The biggest question I've seen on my channel recently is, Arnold, are you using a green screen? Why would you people say such things? Just because I add a little depth of field, it means I'm using green screen apparently? Seriously, if you guys know how to do depth of field without a green screen, I got this camcorder right here. It's like bigger than a baby. I don't know how to do depth of field because this is not very convenient, people. Anyways, to the topic of today. My man, the myth, the legend, the best character in Galaxy of Heroes, the most versatile character in Galaxy of Heroes, Grand Admiral Thrawn. This character was released almost 2 years ago now. In about a month, it'll be 2 years since Thrawn was released into the game, and I absolutely love him. Aside from my love for the Imperials in this game, Thrawn is just such a well-balanced character without being stupidly overpowered like a lot of the characters in the game, and he's great for anti-meta types of compositions. I've shown so many things in videos and even live streams during Grand Arena. I've shown how Thrawn with Magma Trooper can take out a Darth Traya team. Like, what the heck? And the reason why I'm bringing this up as to why he's the best character in the game, in my opinion, is because we're going to talk about an anti-meta composition with Grand Admiral Thrawn with Jedi Knight Revan against Darth Revan with Darth Malak. Now, I'm on my main account right now, and people are using this composition to climb up the arena rank. So I did not come up with this strategy. I found this out through people in my shard saying they're using Grand Admiral Thrawn and Jedi Knight Revan, who said they learned it from a channel called Operation Metaverse. My guild leader's actually in that channel. Link down below for their video, and they learned it from someone else on their Discord server, sharing the information with them. So it's a chain of information going on here, but I want to show how Grand Admiral Thrawn is so good. If you don't have Darth Revan, if you don't have Darth Malak, but you have Jedi Knight Revan, which a lot of people do if you're competing against Revan. So I'm going to show you how it works, and it really comes down to Thrawn's capability to being a fairly fast character, and he can fracture. Being able to fracture, lock someone out of the battle. But the important thing is you need to be able to get fracture out before Bastila Shan applies Corrupted Battle Meditation, because once she does apply Corrupted Battle Meditations through Darth Revan and him being in the leader slot, prevents individuals from applying debuffs. So it looks like Grand Admiral Thrawn's basically breakdancing in front of Revan if he has Corrupted Battle Meditation. Now, because I'm one of those plebes of Jedi Revan without all the Zetas, we're going to hop over to the test account in a second to show you how it works. And I'm going to show you how it works with ideal mods and without ideal mods. And what I mean by that is Thrawn, you need to make sure he's fast enough to get out there and apply fracture before Corrupted Battle Meditation. And when you look at the base speeds of a character, Thrawn is faster than most characters on a Darth Revan team. He has a faster base speed than Bastila Shan, but he's technically 4 points shorter in speed compared to Darth Revan. So ideal mods would make him faster than Darth Revan, but without ideal mods, he would be slower than Darth Revan. I'm going to show you both situations because it's very well possible you'll have better mods on your Thrawn than their Darth Revan, but there's also a chance you're going to have slower mods on your Thrawn compared to Darth Revan. And either way, you still should be able to pull off this strategy of Jedi Revan up against Darth Revan. All right, so we're about to hop in the battle and go up against a Darth Revan team that Mobile Gamer left on defense. And basically the strategy is you want to make sure Jedi Knight Revan goes first, which basically he's always going to go first. Even with decent mods, not amazing mods, he should always go before Darth Revan and most of the other characters on a Darth Revan team. Yoda, you kind of want to make sure, I kind of played around with this, and if you don't mod him right, the strategy doesn't work because it all relies on him putting the final nail in the coffin up against Darth Revan. So load him up with as much offense as possible. I prefer crit damage on this triangle and then some more offense wherever else you can go, and then an offense set. You want to try to make sure he has a lot of offense when you look at his special offense. I like the crit damage triangle to try to just make sure you amplify the amount of critical damage you're going to be landing over on Darth Revan. Jolie, we're going to show some options with Jolie and without Jolie, but Jolie, speed and health, and Grand Admiral Thrawn, you want to try to mod him for speed. And I'm going to show you first ideal situation where you have a faster Thrawn than their Darth Revan. Then we're going to switch it around and show you how it is with a slower Thrawn compared to Darth Revan. So here we go. We're going to start off, and you want to make sure that I've shown this before, how to use Jedi Revan up against Darth Revan without Malak. So the strategy is you want to try to increase his cooldowns. So when we finally get fracture on Revan, eventually that fracture probably will drop off. We want to make sure we increase the cooldowns on Darth Revan so he can't do insanity on us. So Thrawn, we made him faster than Darth Revan, and he has a faster base speed than Bastila Shan. So we can get out here and apply fracture. So our boy's going to hold down Darth Revan as long as possible because we need to stall him from using insanity on our team. And then from there on out, what you're going to want to do is now Yoda's going to come in and spread tenacity up throughout the entire team. So now when Bastila Shan takes her turn, the fallen Bastila Shan, she can't apply Corrupted Battle Meditation, so we can do our thing. So now what you're going to want to do is just use your basic, and we want to slowly chop away at this protection that Darth Revan has, and we're going to just do a basic right here. And in a moment, we're going to hopefully get Darth Revan to swap turn meter over to Bastila Shan, who in turn will give all the lovely buffs to Grandmaster Yoda. So let's do a swap. Let's give it over to Bastila Shan over here. Very nice. And remember, you can't call anyone to assist on Darth Revan. So, and I also need to make sure Yoda gets turn meter so we can use him to attack as soon as possible. So I like to target Sith Trooper. He has full health, which means Yoda will get a bunch of turn meter bonuses for attacking someone with 100% health. So here we go. We're going to call Yoda to assist, give him all the buffs, and he's about to take a turn here. So I still don't feel good enough. I need to have Darth Revan close to about 60% health or so, and he's way over that. So I'm going to use my basic. Remember, battle meditation, all that stuff, all the buffs will stick on Yoda for a little bit longer. So he's in a good spot now. He's in a good spot where Darth Revan is. I'm going to keep him right there, and I'm going to target Sith Trooper, and I'm going to call Grandmaster Yoda to assist. So again, we get some turn meter bonuses for Yoda. And here we go. Now we can put the final nail in the coffin. This ability, if you mod him right, and if you time the health right on Darth Revan, we should be able to wipe him out. Boom, 49,000 damage. That's not it. You can get way more out of Yoda. So now we're kind of stuck behind Sith Trooper, so we're just going to call Yoda to assist. Let's try to take him out. I'm going to pass over some, let's pass over some turn meter to Revan now, and let's try to mark someone else. I'm going to go mark HK47 because he can kind of, you know, one-shot a lot of our characters right now. So we're going to put him under stun and all that fun stuff. Let's finish off, let's actually stun HK47, and we didn't get the stun, but pretty much from here on out, the battle should be easy because we took out the character that makes it very difficult for Jedi Revan to deal with. There we go. And now we're going to try to take out Sith Trooper, and hopefully in a few moments, let's pass this over to Yoda. Let's get some tenacity up on the field. And there we go, get some tenacity up. And you're going to want to save Darth Malak for the very end. Take out Bastila Shan first. We're going to call over, let's call over our Bastila Shan, get a couple good hits. I was hoping for an ability block, but that's fine. We didn't get any. Get rid of the Foresight, and Yoda, actually, we have Corrupted Battle Meditation over on Thrawn. So we can't do much. We're just gonna use our basic right here, save the fracture for later, hopefully, and this should get rid of Bastila Shan falling. Cool. Now we're just basically waiting here, and we're just gonna have to go after Darth Malak. Let's try to get some ability blocks from, there we go. We got an ability block, very nice. Let's mark him now, and pretty much the battle is gonna be won, hopefully, in a second. We can hopefully get another stun. Beautiful. And let's we can get a fracture now, but that's game, set, match. Thrawn stalled out Darth Revan. That's his whole thing. He takes someone out of battle, times them out for as long as you need him to, so you can do all of your fun stuff. Okay, so let's say you're one of those plebes like me that sometimes doesn't have a wide arsenal of good mods to toss on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to purposely make my Thrawn slower than their Darth Revan. Here we go. So a lot slower. We're going from 26 speed secondary to 11 speed secondary. So now he is not going to be faster than Darth Revan. The strategy should still work perfectly fine because Jedi Knight Revan should go first before Darth Revan and stall insanity. And all Darth Revan's gonna do in a second is just get some tenacity or get some buff immunity, which is fine. We're still gonna go about it the same exact way. You're gonna spread these buffs around, and now Thrawn can come in and go up against Darth Revan and lock him out. Thrawn you have to make sure Thrawn's at least faster than Bastila Shan Fallen, which shouldn't be too difficult because he has a much higher base speed than Bastila Shan Fallen. So here we go again. We're gonna go just kind of chop away at Darth Revan little by little, trying to time out the whole strategy. Again, the AI would use this right now. We're just gonna use our basic. There we go. We're getting him kind of to a good spot, and in a moment, hopefully we can get, let's see if we can get Jedi Revan's good. I will have to admit, it is gonna be a bit more of a struggle because your team's a bit slower than before, but still, we should be able to pull off a victory here. Here we go. Let's try to get Yoda to do his thing right here. I don't feel good with where Darth Revan is, so we're just gonna use our basic for right now. All right, he's in a good spot now, so let's keep feeding turn meter over the Yoda. Let's keep using Sith Trooper as our free turn meter target. And in a moment, we should hopefully get rid of Darth Revan right here. Boom. 75,000 damage, a lot better than before. And now we lost our Thrawn, but that's fine. Thrawn is only here for the controlling Darth Revan at the beginning. After that, it should be, his purpose has been served. So let's go cleanse Yoda. Let's feed some turn meter over to him. And we're going to kind of go about the same thing. And the reason why you might want to have Jolie on this team is because he can revive. We're going to show another lineup in a second with Hermit Yoda. But the thing is with Hermit Yoda, he's mainly there to help make your Yoda faster and stuff like that. Get him some more damage opportunities. Put a mark over on HK47. So, but if you feel like if you have a slower Thrawn, I highly recommend you try and use Jolie then, because Jolie will be important, because there's a good chance you're probably going to lose someone because of the fact that your team's a bit slower than the ideal situation. Let's get rid of Sith Trooper. Let's call it a day. There we go. And let's just keep calling people to assist on HK-47. And again, I prefer taking out HK-47 before Basilisk Shan. But if you're finding yourself finding yourself having a hard time controlling corrupted battle meditation, you might want to go and try to take out Basilisk Shan first. Here we go. Hopefully we can get rid of HK-47 right here. Let's go. Let's call an ability block just in case he survives. There we go. So now we're gonna work on Basilisk Shan, and I'll fast forward it until we get to the Darth Malak part. There we go. So now we're down to Darth Malak, and because there's no more Revan, we can start spamming debuffs on him. We can stun him, and we're basically trying to focus fire everyone to go after. Oh man, that was a big dodge right there. That was a huge dodge on Darth Malak's part. That would have finished him off right there. So unfortunately, we took a little bit of a beating right there. Let's keep using our basic right here, and hopefully we can try to get a stun. Oh, no stun, but I think this should do it. Let's pass over some Terminator to Yoda. Almost there, come on! And there we go. So we didn't have ideal mods in that situation. Thrawn was much slower than their Darth Revan, but even if their Darth Revan's faster, so long as you increase the cooldowns on Darth Revan, he won't use Insanity right away, and it gives Thrawn still enough time. The cooldown increase on Darth Revan gives Thrawn enough time to come in there, land a fracture, let you kind of set your battlefield, get the final punch in Darth Revan, and then start picking off everyone one by one. All right, so now we're going to toss in Hermit Yoda in place of Jolie, which is another option, and I'm going to still keep my Thrawn with the less than ideal mod situation, so he'll still be slower than their Darth Revan, because I think a lot of people won't be able to have the best mods in the world to make sure Thrawn's the fastest. So we're going to toss in Hermit Yoda in place of Jolie, which might be a little dicey because you don't have the revive. Now, I think if you have a faster, if you know you for sure have a faster Thrawn than their Darth Revan, I think having Hermit Yoda is a safe choice, but some people might not have that option. So here we go. Hermit Yoda, very fast character. He's going to get a lot of speed through Jedi Revan, and he should be able to get out Grandmaster's training, and you want to give it to Yoda because with Grandmaster's training, I've shown this in other videos, but he gets a lot of extra offense, which means more oomph when Yoda's time comes. Same thing though, we want to try to get some the tenacity up spreading, and now here we go. We're going to start getting our fracture over on their Darth Revan, and same thing, we're going to kind of dwindle away a little bit, use our basics because we can't call anyone to assist, and not going to use this just yet. We're going to time it. Let's use our basic, and so he's almost ready. Darth Revan's almost ready for some harvesting, and here we go. We're going to feed the turn meter over the Basilisk so she can start getting the big buffs over on Yoda. So feed some turn meter over to here. Look at that. Darth Revan's just ready to be blown away. Let's pass these buffs over to Yoda. And with Grandmaster's training, oh, I might as well pass some more four-sided stuff around the field. There we go. With Grandmaster's training, offense up and all that lovely stuff, Darth Revan should be just blown out of the water. Kaboom. 90,000 damage. So that might be why you want to have Hermit Yoda in there instead of Jolie. But now we gotta just kind of hope we don't get characters lost, and it's so long we don't lose any characters, we should be okay. And there we go. And now we're kind of coming down to Darth Revan. So I just want to show you guys some options because, oh, that was a waste. See, if you have Corrupted Battle Meditation, Fracture's an absolute waste, which is why you need to make sure you got to get Tenacity up on him beforehand. But this is just another option I want to show you because, yeah, Hermit Yoda, you see kind of a big difference in terms of damage output. And again, this was less than ideal mod situation. You can throw out, put the final punch in, boom. Our shining star for the episode, put the final punch over the Darth Malak. So that's all I really wanted to show you guys today, is that Thrawn, yet again, has kind of wiggled his way into being an anti-meta character. We've seen him for Traya against Darth Revan. We see him against Darth Revan with Malak, and then he's just good for so many things. He might not be super OP crazy like all the Revans we've seen lately and whatnot, but he's such a balanced character, and he has a kit that will stand the test of time for quite a long time, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down below. Like the video if you did enjoy it, comment down below, and be sure to subscribe so you're not missing a thing. And all hail the Empire! Yeah. Party Richter! Party Richter! Get down, 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 down. Party Richter! Party Richter! Son of a bitch! Party Richter! Party Richter! Get down, down.